Friday before Memorial Day weekend. It's been chaos in our business today, as it always is on the last Friday before Memorial Day. The markets, financial markets all over the world for the last 2 weeks have been quiet. They're going to be quiet next week because we don't really get a bunch of new data until the week after. And we're in a strange situation in which there's still huge divergence between the Fed here wanting to begin to raise its interest rate. Every other central bank in the world is still trying to be easier and easier yet, which puts pressure on currencies and interest rates. And all that's been in place for 3 or 4 months, reached a kind of equilibrium, and so we're just sitting here waiting to see what happens next. And the next most likely is going to be here. The Fed wants to get its overnight cost of money, the Fed funds rate, off zero. For the most important single reason is because zero is abnormal, it's unnatural, it's crazy. And it may be creating bubbles in financial markets. And there isn't any way to know if they're there until you do something about it. So there is no inflation here, there's no risk of inflation here. We do not have an overheated economy of the kind that would cause the Fed to raise rapidly. But the only thing that's holding the Fed back from raising is the U.S. economy has flattened out. And it's hard to tell just how flat it is or how long it's going to stay flat. And it's driving the Fed nuts, it's driving the markets nuts, and we just sit here waiting. If the economy had been just ordinary in the first quarter this year, going into now the second quarter, the Fed would come up off zero next month. And it's as much as said, no, we're not. Janet Yellen spoke today, great speech, and her conditional phrase is, if the economy performs the way that she expects it to, then the Fed will come off zero sometime in the second half of the year. But the conditional is, how the hell is the economy going to behave? And so on that thought, have a great Memorial Day. Have one more week of peace. And then all hell breaks loose in the first week of June. Thank you.